Well, once again, welcome everybody to Mindset Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend and you're ready for a great week ahead of you. So today we're gonna be talking about something that we should all be part of or participate or put together, and that is on how to become the real estate expert in your community. Now, and you'll see in a minute what I'm referring to and how you can do this easily. So the question is, do you want to grow your business, grow your sphere, and have more sales? For this, you got to get a little creative. And my recommendation is to host an event. And trust me, before you run away, click off, turn off your computer, and think, this is not for me. Wait a minute. It's easier than you think, I promise you. Now, wouldn't you like to be or be known as the local expert in your area? So I have some good news for you. There are ways that you can make that happen. And today I'm going to share with you one of my favorites, which is hosting an event. And again, hosting an event is easier than you think. Now, have you ever thought about doing that, hosting an event? Think about it. You have a lot of knowledge already in your hand. I mean, you got your real estate license. Come on. So you do have a lot of knowledge in your hands. So your knowledge can help a lot of people. Believe it or not, there are people out there who are looking for information and prefer to learn it in ways other than using the internet. So these people include first-time home buyers, real estate investors, interior designers specialized in staging, and other professions that revolve around our business, real estate. So don't be intimidated at the idea of being responsible for an event. It doesn't even have to rely entirely on you. You could you could team up with other people to give the presentation and give it a more oomph if you rather. For example, let's say that you want to host an event on real estate closing. So if you want to do this, you can always ask a real estate attorney to join you for this. And just as a side note, for a minute, now that I mentioned this, if we're going to be hosting actually a full closing disclosure training on our real estate Friday, it's not going to be this Friday, it's going to be the following Friday. So I strongly suggest that you go to www.joinbrokernation.events, and this is going to be hosted by Marta Pozo, our in-house real estate attorney. So I definitely encourage you to join for that. Even if being many years in the real estate or starting out, this is great information for you coming from an expert. And again, this is just an example that you can host events using other people's time. And this is, in this case, other experts. Now, this way, you have an event for people to attend to. You're offering valuable information, and anyone there has the opportunity to meet other interested in the field. So it's kind of like a networking event as well. And of course, that includes you. The other point is you got to get people excited ahead of time. If you're thinking, no way, I can't do that. What if no one shows up? I'll feel so foolish. Well, let me tell you something. I didn't think you guys were going to show up today, and you did. So I'm happy about that. So let me assure you that it's really not that hard. People are out there who need the information and they're looking for it. And if you start ahead of time, let's say 30 to 45 days away from the event, and you should do that. And you should get up on Meetup, Eventbrite, like what we use, or another event platform. You can get people to RSVP. So share away on social media, ask your friends, family, colleagues to come to support you and offer feedback of how the event went. Any tips or ideas, or you can even ask us for tips, ideas, or for any help that you can get as far as promoting this event. Now, the next point will be to share highlights online. Now, doing an event like this can be a huge stepping stone for you as a local expert and someone who wants to grow their sphere of influence or your SOI. So once you're known as the agent who hosted a valuable event, you will be able to connect with a lot more people. Plus, if you get someone to record it or take some pictures, you can leverage that across your social media on your websites, helping to build your credibility online. So think about this after the event as well. So that's another way that you can leverage an event. An event is not just giving out information, but also using everything you did throughout the event to create highlights. And you can use this for future promotion on your next events. Now, the next point is pitch your presentation to your chamber. And that's another thing that you can do, is to take your expertise to your local chamber. Now, local chambers love having speakers come in, and if you say, I have a 30-minute presentation with a final advisor, mortgage broker, or an attorney, this is definitely going to help you a lot. Now, you could have home inspectors. You can talk about what's currently going on in the market. I mean, sky's the limit. All you have to do is just reach out to your local chamber. So don't forget to talk to absolutely everyone who shows up to the chamber mixing. Also, consider how many people who are relocating to that area might reach out to the chamber for new resident packets. You could ask if they will be willing to forward your information to new buyers in the community. Basically, you just have to be the agent that's willing to be creative, the one that asks the questions, puts the event together, and position yourself as a local expert. Now, this is crucial. Now, there's a lot of chambers and local chambers out there that are doing everything on Zoom, and they're creating a lot of opportunities. They are advertising and promoting because they want other people to join this chambers. And guess what? There's going to be a lot of business owners in there that they're doing the same. They want to be heard. They want to be known. So this is a great opportunity to network and meet other people. Another thing you could do is sponsor and present at other community events. Now, if you really, really want to knock this out of the park, you can also take your branding and presentation and team up with organization in your area. Maybe you sponsor a pet adoption. Maybe you sponsor a school event or a community charity event. There are so many possibilities. And if you have a polished presentation, you're gonna stand out at a variety of gatherings in your community and become, guess what? Memorable. Okay, you're gonna become relevant. Of course, if someone wants more information about you and what you do, you will have to be prepared to connect with your audience. So make sure that you have flyers, you have cards, you have business cards, or something with your contact information handy whenever you give out your presentation. Now, for all this, you need to practice beforehand, especially if you have never been one to try public speaking and you consider yourself a bit of an introvert. I strongly suggest getting some practice before maybe your local Toastmasters or Toastmaster is an old organization that hones public speaking skills and helps you develop them. There's also improvs. I don't know, probably you guys heard of this before, but improvs are really good too because it gets you out of your comfort zone. Now, it will present a friendly practice audience to share your ideas with. So again, get some people, gather them around, show them your idea. It could be your family member, it could be coworkers, it could be us here at the office. I mean, just share your ideas, your presentation, put something together. We'll be more than happy to tweak it or help you start doing some of those presentations. Even if you want to start practicing with one of our Real Estate Friday, or how about Mindset Mondays? I mean, you probably have great ideas and you want to share. We would be more than happy to have you over one of our events. So the bottom line is, your presentation is shared. That's what you want to get. Okay, you want to share your presentation. Many agents want trying to build their own presentation and sharing it with their community. So are you willing to do what others won't? With creativity and courage, you will become the local expert in your area, and you will grow your real estate business. Now, the time is now to become the real estate expert in your community. There's plenty of opportunities out there, and you can definitely take advantage of and share your ideas, share who you are, your personality, sell yourself, and people will buy into you. So that's Mindset Monday, guys. I wanted to share that with you. You can become the local actor in your community. I personally have joined different communities like Miami Shore, and we're joining now the Doral Chamber of Commerce as well. So we're trying to be out there and support other businesses, other people, give out some presentations. We did our first time home buyer not too long ago. You could do the same. All right, we have all the tools. We can help you. You can partner with one of us, or you can use our mortgage company, our real estate in-house attorney. You can use experts. We have insurance. And talking about insurance, let me pause there for a second. So go to www.join. I'm sorry. Go to brokernation.events. We're gonna be posting this week because we're gonna have for Real Estate Friday. We're gonna be having an insurance expert joining us and talking about insurance. Now, insurance, it can either make or break a deal. Not sure if you had any experience on this, but insurance plays a huge part on a real estate transaction. So it's very important that you learn how can you solve issues, or you can potentially get rid of possible issues that can arise when you have a transaction in your hand. So I definitely recommend you join for the Real Estate Friday event, and you're gonna meet an insurance agent expert in the field with 20 plus years of experience, and she can help you, and she's gonna discuss how to avoid these issues that can happen. With that said, Steve, anything you want to add? Where do they go? What do we have coming up?
Yes, as Daylon said, make sure you go to www.brokernation.events. This Friday, again, you register, and there will be a whole insurance breakdown that we have a special guest this Friday, right, Daylon? And all of the latest events that we do at Broker Nation, I always post at brokernation.events. That's .events instead of .com at the end there. So that'll forward you right to our Eventbrite's calendar page. And we have all kinds of interesting things coming up. We're going to be rebooting our training series pretty soon, I'm sure, for marketing and social media, and for our CRM and Chime. I'm getting a lot of questions about that. So, and then next week, do we have anything coming up next week, Daylon? With you mentioned something else.
So the following, are we having, Steve? Are we having the office meeting? Is it this week, Wednesday?
It's usually the middle of the month, so that should be next week. Yeah, so we got to confirm that. So make sure you check on that, and also make sure you go to DaylonRabito.com and download the book. Right, Daylon?
Yes, sir. So all of this Mindset Monday, so this training, motivation, real estate tips and strategies have been put together into a book. There's a lot of information in there that you can use, or some examples of transactions. So I definitely recommend you go to DaylonProvido.com and download the free version, the digital version of the book on becoming a top producing agent. So I strongly suggest you do that. Now, if you're joining us for the very first time to one of our trainings or events, check us out. We're hiring real estate agents. We're looking for people that are hungry, that want to grow, that we can help. And you go to joinbrokernation.net. There's more information about our company there. So I strongly suggest check us out, look it up. If you're one of our agents, please share that with somebody else that might benefit from everything that we're putting together and we're doing. We want to help as many agents as possible. We want to give out as much information as we can. We want to help you grow. So if you're looking for a company that can mentor you, that putting trainings together, that have the compensations, the tools, the trainings, and the revenue sharing, please go to joinbrokernation.net, check us out, give us a call, and let's talk about your future. All right, guys, with that said, please, thank you so much for joining us today. Have a safe Monday. Enjoy your week, and we're here for you if you need anything. Thank you so much for joining.
And Augustin, my email is steve@brokernation.event. Steve@brokernation.net. If anyone wants to email me, I'll have the recordings for this. Any questions, as always, about social media, lead generation, or digital marketing. And Daylon's email is daylon@brokernation.net. So that's Steve or Daylon@brokernation.net. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week.
Thank you, Steve.
And we will see you on Friday.
See you Friday, guys. Register.
Bye.
Everybody wave. Unmute yourself, and everybody wave goodbye. Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
everybody. Bye.
Monday.
Thank you.
Bye. See you.